And welcome back to the New York Giants franchise rebuild. Here today we have week 16 action versus the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. As your New York Giants are coming off of a pretty big win versus the Arizona Cardinals, let's check out our schedule and see how we've got to this point here. So we're coming off an episode where we had an embarrassing loss versus the Steelers and then an impressive loss, at least in terms of offensively, beating the Cardinals 45-42. Our attention turns now to the Dallas Cowboys, who we played all the way back in week 3, who we very much played very well against them, beating them 56-19. We ran all over them with David Montgomery. This was his breakout performance. Malik Neighbors still had a good day as well. We see that this CeeDee Lamb had a quieter day. We put Christian Branford on him, and Branford held up pretty well in coverage. But overall, this was a fun game, and it led us to a victory, and we got 3 interceptions as well. So hopefully our defensive backs and defense can kind of have a step up. But as you guys can see, we started the year off, 2-2. Then we started to get on a little win streak, lost, another little win streak, then a loss. Then we won a game versus the Commanders. And, in these last 4 weeks, we've been 2-2, and the defense at this point in time has slowed down. And now with both Brian Burns and Bobby Okereke just suffered an injury. We'll see how our defense will hold up against this Cowboys team. And this is also the last home game of the season. So let's go look at this Cowboys team. Isaiah Simmons is going to have to step up today. But let's go check out this Dallas team and then hop into the action. Here are the Dallas Cowboys, led by CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons. We know these two guys can ruin a game very quickly for us. They have Dak Prescott, a veteran elite quarterback, with Jalen Warren, who is injured. So we're going to see Nick Gardner. Gardner was a back from last year's draft class that I really liked, and I considered drafting him, or I considered trying to get him, but I didn't. Carlos Dobbs here is their rookie receiver. He's become an excellent playmaker for them. Good underneath, still has a lot of work to do, but he's going to become a very good receiver for them. Pairing up with him and Lamb, Jake Ferguson and Ben Osborne here. Osborne is an excellent starting tight end as well. They have a quality offensive line and a front 7 that I think we should be able to run against, even though they have Parsons. A secondary, though, that I have to be careful with in terms of throwing the football. They have ball hawks, especially at the true corner spots. So this should be a fun game here. It will be the only game in today's action, so let's hop right into it here in Week 16. And welcome to MetLife Stadium, as it's the Giants versus the Cowboys. Here in Week 16, these two teams are playing for the NFC East Division title. Currently, we hold it as we have an 8-6 record. If we beat the Cowboys, we go 5-1 within division this year. And it would be the first time we would be able to sweep the Cowboys, as this is the last also home game for the Giants, potentially until the postseason if we win this division. David Montgomery is a yard shy from 1,000 yards this season, and both Bobby Okereke and Brian Burns are out this week on defense. Isaiah Simmons and Jonathan Allen will have to step up yet again. Let's see how we'll fare here today. And leading out his offense is number 4, Dak Prescott, the veteran quarterback, trying to get his team to the postseason as he has a 7-7 record. 26 touchdowns to 7 INTs. I think they're currently the 8th seed here in the NFC conference. So this is an important week for them, as the Cowboys will play against our defense. Let's see how Prescott will play against us. First play, though, will go to the rookie now, and our defense is right there to deny him. 2nd down and 11 here. New York sends 5. This pass, though, goes over the middle, and this is caught here. And this is Dobbs. Currently, we have Demetrius Evans on CD. We'll see if that will stay, as this is Nick Gardner, the 2nd-year running back, and he makes a couple moves to pick up 10, 3rd down and inches. Third down and inches now for Prescott. He empties. He's going to look to throw quickly now. And this is caught here. That's Jake Ferguson. Pistol look here for Prescott. Garner's the lone back. Looks to throw, though. Quick hitter now. This is for CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to pick up 8. Giants defense trying to force a field goal attempt now. 3rd down and 2. Here comes the blitz. Simmons and Tyler Nubin deny him. Dexter helps out as well. It's 4th down. This New York defense stands strong as the Cowboys are keeping their offense out on the field. Prescott, he looks to throw. Sends it over the middle. It's caught here. This is Dobbs breaking free. The rookie will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. New York sent a blitz. Did not work out in their favor. Dallas here will take the early advantage. And here comes John Sherman leading out his offense now, trying to build off a performance last week that we haven't seen in a long time, it feels like. Sherman threw 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. He has 26 on the year and 23 interceptions so far. Hopefully, we won't have too many of those today. As New York will start at their own 29 here. As we'll bring out the 3 tight ends, and David Montgomery will get the call. And he will get 2, which will reach him over 1,000 yards. He scored 3 times a week ago. Singletary checks into the ball game for the first time. Sherman will look to throw. He connects here with Neighbors, and he'll pick up a few, making this a 3rd down and short. 3rd down and short here for Sherman. He looks to throw. Wants Neighbors, connects with Malik, and keeping the drive going. Nice pitch and catch there. Montgomery checks back in. I formation here for the Giants. David now breaking tackles. And he did very well against this Cowboys front. First 2 runs, though, only goes for 3. Shotgun look, fullback stays in, though. Here comes Montgomery again. As he breaks a tackle now, and he runs upfield, making this a 3rd down and short. Run the ball with number 33. It usually works out well for you. He gets the first down on this 3rd down and short. Tracy now checks in for this 3rd down, motions him out wide, looks to throw as Sherman. Wants Theo Johnson, and Theo Johnson keeps the possession going. And Theo Johnson, on a side note, has been excellent here for this Giants team. Shotgun again here for Sherman, inside the 35 of Dallas. Theo is the motion man. Looks to throw, wants John Ware, the 2nd-year wideout. Tries to make a move. He will make this a 2nd down and inches. Shotgun look here for Sherman, as Dallas sends 5. But he throws, he connects here with Malik Neighbors. His 4th catch on this possession. 2nd down and inches here for New York. Pitch now. Here comes Montgomery. Cuts it to the sideline. Dives in. Touchdown, New York. And David Montgomery, his 7th rushing touchdown versus this Cowboys team. If he gets 3 more, he would hit 10 of the season. I believe this is also his 17th rushing score. Great run right there. We have a tied up ball game. Beginning of the 2nd quarter, Dallas has the football here. Tied up ball game. Prescott looks to throw. Feeling some pressure. Jonathan Cooper and Thibodeau throwing him down back at the 20. And this Giants front 4 can still get to the quarterback. Now New York looks like they want to send a blitz here on 3rd down and forever. Prescott looks to throw. Pressured was sent. This ball was batted down by Drew Phillips, forcing the quick 3 and out. Giants had a nice long possession. Can they build off of it? Empty to start now. Here comes John Sherman. Looks to throw. Wants Wan'Dale, connects with him. Up the field is Wan'Dale Robinson. Tackled here at the 33 of Dallas. Wow. Great start there for New York. New York goes into the I formation now. Here comes Montgomery. Cuts it outside. Puts his head down for 5. 3rd down and 5 here for New York. Wan'Dale is the motion man. Looks to throw as Sherman. Wants Malik. Connects with him. Breaks a tackle. Parsons throws him down. But Malik Neighbors has been more involved in these last 2 games. The Giants now enter into the red zone. Sherman looks to throw. Wants Tyrone Tracy out of the backfield. His check down. He picks up 6. Now New York faces a 3rd down and 4. Sherman. He will look to throw here. Wants Neighbors. Can't connect with him, as that ball was batted away. New York will settle, though, for 3. Dallas takes over here, coming off a 3 and out. What will they do? Pressure is sent, and it gets home. Darren Williams, the 4th-year or 3rd-year off-ball linebacker. I think this is his first sack of the new campaign. Also injury news, Dexter Lawrence is out today. So we're down 2 of our starting 4 defensive linemen. Pressured was almost got home, but our defense will be forcing a quick 3 and out here. So no more Dexter Lawrence. We'll see how we'll handle that. Tough place to be at. 3rd down. Again, empty here for Sherman. Looks to throw. Sending it, and that ball again was dangerously thrown. Should have been intercepted. But we're going to be forced to punt here. Couple punts now as this game starts to settle in a little bit. Prescott, can he wake up his offense? More pressure is sent. This time it gets home, but by Isaiah Simmons. Sacked back at the 25. And this New York defense is able to get to Prescott a couple times already. Maybe more blitzes will be sent, as this is a screen, and it gets home. The 2 young defensive light tackles, Sapp and Chapman, combined to make this a 3rd down and 30. Dak Prescott now faces a 3rd down and 30. Pressure is sent, doesn't get home, but McFadden with another TFL. And this New York defense will be forcing another quick 3 and out. If you're the Giants right now, you're trying to go up by 10 now. Here comes Montgomery, fights his way for 5. Just don't forget, New York starts with the football at the beginning of the second half. Montgomery again, this time cuts it outside. Good run, and he gets the first down and more. Here at the beginning of the 2-minute warning, New York is putting together another good drive now, trying to end it with 7. Sherman looks to throw, connects here with Wandale. And again, another first down here for the Giants. Bunch formation now to the right, as New York sets up a little screen to the left. As this is Montgomery, breaks a tackle, weaving his way through this defense, as he picks up a good solid 8. Now Tracy checks in here for the Giants. Another little screen here to the left. Tracy now shoved out of bounds here at the 5. 50 seconds to go here in the first half. New York now has control. Tracy breaks a tackle, and he fights to the 1. 20 seconds and counting here. Montgomery checks in with the power formation, and David Montgomery will power his way in. And this is now his 9th touchdown. Not his 9th, his 8th touchdown versus this Dallas Cowboys team this campaign. As we're going to head into halftime here in week 16, New York is up 17-7. We'll start with the football at the beginning of the second half. And our offense is playing very well. They seem like they're very much in rhythm. They have been in the last game and a half. And our defense is stepping up massively. No Dexter Lawrence, no Bobby Okereke this week, and no Brian Burns as well. So our front 7 has taken a hit. But I think Leonard Sapp is ready to seize this opportunity, potentially. New York will start at their own 25 here at the beginning of the second half. Sherman with Neighbors in the backfield. Looks to throw, pressured is sent, and it gets home immediately. And that's what Dallas needs to do. They got to get to Sherman and get him off his spot. 2nd down and 23 after the sack. Now New York sends out Montgomery out wide. Empty here at the 12. Looks to throw is Sherman. Pressured, got hit. Connects here with Malik Neighbors. Here at the 42, fresh set of downs here for the Giants. As Malik Neighbors goes up and reels that pass down. What a play. Third down and 9 here for the Giants. Excuse me. Sherman will go empty here, as he will look to throw. Wanted someone. This time he wants John Ware. Reels it in here at the 45 of Dallas and extends the possession. Pretty tight end formation here for New York. Montgomery again goes up the gut, breaks a tackle here, and he picks up 11 more. Now New York brings in the fullback and an extra receiver. This time staying on the ground here with Montgomery. 5 more. Sherman will stay in the shotgun. Tracy stays in. Looks to throw is Sherman. Now stepping up in the pocket. John Sherman, he sees daylight. John gets his offense here to the 2. What a great scramble there by this second-year quarterback. First down and goal here from the 1. Sherman again with Montgomery. Cuts it the other way. Number 3 hat trick here for Montgomery. Has already scored 9 touchdowns. He's looking for 10. He wants 1 more. Wow, what a performance here by this New York offense as well. You got to give them some type of credit here, as they have struggled from the better part of this season. They're putting together a strong last 2 weeks. Well, if you're Dak Prescott now, you're down by 17. You've got to be able to wake up your offense a little bit. No Dexter Lawrence, as this is Prescott, keeps it himself, but he goes nowhere. 2nd down and 9 here. 2 backs in the backfield. Here for Prescott. Looks to throw. Plenty of time. And that ball is completed for 5. We've yet to see them get a first down since their first possession. Giants defense again trying to get off the field for another quick 3 and out. Here comes Prescott. Little screen now, as this will work here for Gardner. Great play there by the 2nd-year defensive tackle. 2nd down and 10 now. Prescott looks to throw as he hits his man CeeDee Lamb for 9. 3rd down and 1 now. Play action, looks to throw as Prescott runs into Thibodeau, blasted, throws it away. What a hit there by Kayvon Thibodeau. Just like that, New York's defense forces another quick 3 and out. We have the offense is back onto the field here for the Giants, looking to extend another lead. Here comes Singletary for 9 more. Tracy checks in now for 3rd down and inches. Sherman takes the snap. He looks to run it here with Tracy breaking tackles. He gets the 1st down and more. Montgomery checks back in. Fresh set of downs here for the Giants. Looks to throw. Sends it here to Theo Johnson. Goes up the field. And he picks up 6 more. 3rd down and 4 here for Sherman. Looks to throw. Not liking much of anything. Got hit again by the pressure. And New York will be forced to punt. This Cowboys offense trying to wake up here a little bit. As Prescott will look to throw. Blitz was sent. Caught here. But this defense corrals the football pretty quickly. 2nd down and 7 here. Last minute here of the 3rd quarter. Prescott finds his man now. And he breaks free. And I think this is their first down since the 1st quarter. Feels like it's been ages for them to be even able to move the football. Prescott now hands it off. Gardner breaks free, spins, and he gets to the 44 of New York. 1 more quarter here to go here in week 15 or 16, excuse me. Screen is set. Gardner catches it, breaking free. Evans can't bring him down. It took so many Giants to at least attempt to make that tackle. But Dallas is down by 17. Driving here, trying to cap it off with the touchdown to their own. Prescott with a bunch formation, looks to throw, pressured down the field, and that ball is batted down. I thought Brantford had his number 8. 3rd down and 7. Giants defense trying to get off the field and force only a field goal. Here comes pressure. Dak pressured, looks to run it himself, able to change directions to get upfield for the 1st down. As Dak Prescott now. He's limping to the sideline, so 2nd-year quarterback Richard Goodson, he's going to step in here. Goodson, number 10. They drafted him in the later rounds, as he might be their future. Looks to throw, CeeDee Lamb, and he connects here. Tackle at the 1. Giants defense trying not to surrender any more points. Here comes Gardner, and he's upended. Wow, I thought Leonard was going to stop him, but touchdown Dallas. As they're going to make this game by 10. John Sherman and his offense started his own 24. He'll go with play action, looks to throw. Sherman down the field, connects here with Wandale. Tries to make a move, but tackled here at the 44. New York with a big play here by Wandale Robinson. He's been stepping up over these last handful of weeks. Big time pitch and catch there by the Giants. Now they'll go to the ground here with Tyrone Tracy. Tracy upfield. Can't break free, but he gets the 1st down and a lot more. Empty now here for Sherman. 2nd down. Looks to throw. Sending it here to Theo Johnson. Broke free. Caught. Touchdown, New York. And the Giants extending on their lead and making it very difficult here for this Dallas team. As Goodson is still out there at quarterback, I wonder if Prescott will come back. Goodson will look to throw. He has to lead a comeback here. Giants now trying to get off the field for this 3rd down and 4. Goodson looks to throw. And that ball is again batted at the line of scrimmage. Leonard Sapp. He does it again here, making this a 4th down and 4 here at Dallas's own 30. As you guys can see, Kayvon Thibodeau has now suffered an injury. Oh my God. Well, here's basically your ball game here. 4th down and 4. Goodson, he throws, connects here with CeeDee Lamb. If both or either one of them are, in terms of Thibodeau and Dexter, is out for a long time, it puts a lot of strain on our front. Here comes Goodson, looks to run it himself. Gets 8. 3rd down and 2 now. Goodson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to throw that ball. In traffic, but it was caught. Giants defense again, opportunity to get off the field here. Here comes Goodson, looks to throw, sends it out wide, and this is caught here by Gardner. 2nd down and 1. Looks to throw. Goodson, not liking much of anything, makes a move. And Goodson, the second-year quarterback, scrambles it in. Touchdown, Dallas here. As the Cowboys, or Ricardo Goodson, he will get into the end zone here. Dallas makes this game by 10. We'll see if they can get another drive. As Dallas will be attempting an onside kick here. I don't know what the percentage here in Madden is. It won't work, as we now have a short field position. Opportunity now to not even just put the dagger in, but just to take time off the clock. 3rd down and 9 here at the beginning of the 2-minute warning. New York looking to extend on this drive. Looks to throw, pressured. Ball falls incomplete. Maybe should have just taken a sack there. But now New York probably will have to punt here or attempt this 58-yard attempt. So I had to use a timeout here, but I'm going to be punting. I'm going to trust in our defense. It's less than 2 minutes. So I think our defense will hold strong. I'm going to pin them back. Won't be able to do so. They'll start their own 20, but they got to score 10 points in 2 minutes. They do have all 3 timeouts, so they have to score quickly. 2nd-year quarterback Ricardo Goodson trying to make America here for the Dallas Cowboys. He'll start in the passing game, finds his man for the 1st down and more. 1st timeout used by the Cowboys. 2nd down and 10 after the forcing completion. Goodson again throws it over the middle. This time it's caught here for the 1st down and more. Hurry up offense here for the Cowboys. Here comes Goodson again. Finds his man Dobbs, breaks free. He has already a score in this game. Gets to the 25. Dallas used another timeout there, 1:17 to go. So they're going to be definitely banking on that, what's it called? The onside kick again. This is caught here. Simmons with another good tackle. 3rd down and 4 here. Goodson looks to throw. Giants send a blitz. Doesn't get home, and he'll find his man Lamb. 40 seconds now. They got to get into the end zone really right at this play. Feeling the rush, goes down Jonathan Cooper. And that should basically end this game. Unless they can get a touchdown and onside kick with a Hail Mary. Goodson throws away. Most likely the last play here of the ball game. 6 seconds to go. New York will be walking away with another victory. As Goodson throws it away, we'll have another play. Well, here's your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. As the Giants will get this victory here. One last play. Goodson will not find his man. And New York in Week 16 will be sweeping the Dallas Cowboys this season, ending their division with a 5-1 record, only losing to the Eagles, bumping themselves now up to 9-6 as we enter now the last 2 weeks of the regular season. John Sherman is playing lights out football, and our defense is now having themselves a bounce back week after allowing 42 points, this time only allowing 21 and getting a lot of sacks. And now we have to check the injuries for Dexter Lawrence and Kayvon Thibodeau, because that might force our hand in some roster updates. Ricardo Goodson had to play a lot. Prescott didn't do much of anything. Sherman did what he needed to do. Threw a touchdown, 225 yards, solid day. Montgomery did not have the day that he did have in the first meeting, but he still scored 3 times. 9 in total touchdowns scored here by Montgomery just versus the Cowboys alone. Neighbors in the first possession was very much important, but, you know, as the game went on, Theo Johnson, Wandale, even Tyrone got involved more, so got to spread the football around. I think we only allowed 1 sack. Defensively, Cooper, Sapp, Williams, Simmons, and Thibodeau each got home. And then no interceptions. Gotta check this injury report, though, as we have lost now Dexter Lawrence for the rest of the regular season. So that means Leonard Sapp will have to step into a starting role. Dexter, the best defensive tackle, he's negative morale, unfortunately. But now he's gonna miss some time. He's gonna end his season with 17 TFLs and 4.5 sacks. A year ago, it was really like the Dexter Lawrence I think we all know. And the last, this year's kind of been just like an average season. And the year one, he didn't really do much of anything. Now, I think he got hurt in year one. He did miss 4 games. He has missed some time with us. And next year will be his contract season if we want to keep him. But now no more Burns, no more Leonard, Dexter Lawrence, or Brian Burns for the remaining 2 weeks. And as we have 2 weeks left to go, we have the Texans and the Seahawks, and that will be next time, guys. So we will finish out the regular season. I said, regardless of a win or loss, I was going to be playing these 2 games. So what we're currently playing for right now is to seal this division. Philly, I guess, mathematically could win the division, I guess, if they win out. And if we lose out, that would theoretically get them back into the division. But currently we are the 3rd seed, and I think we are guaranteed a postseason spot. I want to say so. I don't see a way that we wouldn't make it in. I think regardless, if somehow we lose these next 2 games, I just don't see a scenario. So who's the current 7th seed? That's the Niners. Well, actually, yeah, the Niners would have the tiebreaker over us. So if we win, we get in. If we lose, then it kind of becomes interesting. And we start off with the 11-4 Houston Texans. So the first game of the 2 will be definitely challenging as we play the Seahawks, who are 5-10 in the last game of the season. So yeah, guys, what did you guys think of today's action? I mean, we've put up a lot more points. We've been playing a lot better offensively. I don't know if this has completely sold me back on this idea that John Sherman is our franchise quarterback of the future, though I do think that his play throughout this season has warranted him another season as our starter. So if there's any questions arising if John Sherman will be our guy next year, there shouldn't be. And we'll talk about more of that, what I've been thinking about during the off-season episode. But hopefully that's a long time away, as we're trying to gear up for a Super Bowl. So 9-6, trying to beat our record from a year ago if we can get another victory next time. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed in today's action. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.